This is Shy, the narcissist wants the empath back after going too far and hurting them. Many of you chosen ones and empaths missed the deeper reality. He treated you like trash by constantly putting down your worth and never speaking to you. And as you see the narcissist move on with new supplies, it can leave you thinking, missing, and remembering the wonderful times and love bombing. However, not all of you have thoroughly internalized the message despite watching these videos. You still need to understand, did you? But here's what you need to know. Deep down, the narcissist wants you, the empath. They are aware that you are at your limit. They understand they've made a huge mistake. They secretly long for your company, even though they won't admit it. Let's be honest. No one likes to be rejected, and it hurts much more when they are. As a matter of fact, they frequently express anxiety over it. They would rather keep you hanging, waiting for them to return, than confront you openly and honestly about their genuine feelings head-on. We are aware of the fact that they cover their feelings and put on masks. You must remember this when they are seen with a new partner and appear happy and comfortable. They have spent years, if not decades, perfecting their performance. So, what gives you the impression that things have changed for the better now? You play a pivotal role in their story and are essential to their development. You encouraged them and imparted wisdom that will serve them well. Don't let a photo of happy faces fool you into thinking their new source of supplies isn't a step down in quality. What gives you the confidence that they are happy and content beneath those smiles? They appear happy on the surface, but my buddy, they are anything but. They're dusty weirdos stuck in their own sorrow, wretched animals. They neglected to express gratitude for the great gift it is to have you in their lives. If you want to help out a brother in the faith, or just want to waste 2 seconds of your life, click the like and subscribe buttons. I apologize if I've already brought this up, but I want to make sure you're aware. Let's get down to brass tacks now. They never seemed happier than when they were in your company. They failed to realize and value the great gift you represented to them. Do you really think that? There was something of great worth standing before them, but those dusty weirdos, those odd little animals, just couldn't see it. Just because they're having sexual interactions with strangers or leaving on a trip with a new supply doesn't mean everything is roses and unicorns in their world. There is no magic or wonder in their world. It is not a fairy tale. They put on these masks to make others think they are happy, while in reality, they are just faking. It's all an act of madness. Reader, I assure you. They're just a bunch of weirdos who can't see outside their own warped worlds. I really hope you catch the sense of what I'm saying here. What I hope to impart and demonstrate is how to look under the surface and uncover the truth. Many of the comments I've read have said something along the lines of "they look happy now," or "they seem better off without me." And I understand that these opinions don't represent everyone's thoughts. However, I must tell you this. They are making an effort to improve their appearance since they are aware that you are paying attention. The narcissist knows they cause you a great deal of anguish and confusion. They know you're checking out their social media accounts. That's why I keep harping on the significance of reaching a point where you no longer feel the need to look. Let me be crystal clear though. I will not stop telling you to stop looking. Why? Since we could all use a little encouragement now and then. This is how they choose to introduce themselves to you. For a year, 2 years, 3 years or more, you were an integral part of their life. You will play a significant role in their development. Allow me to be completely honest with you. Do you seriously think they can meet someone fresh and forget all about you? What makes you believe they don't face daily reminders of you? Let me address this as well. I would tell them you were a scumbag if you actually treated them badly. But that isn't what's happening. You treated them well, and did your best for them. You tried your best, and that's all anyone can ask of anyone. But they've been trying to spin the story so that it looks like you were at fault for how they were handled. But trust me when I say that's simply another facade they use to trick you. Even when the truth is exposed and their true nature is shown, they persist in their deception. My pal, they are compulsive liars. Don't believe anything you see on their social media accounts, especially if they claim to be completely over the moon with their new significant other while relaxing on a beach. The beach is not making them happy. They're sad on the inside, wallowing as they look at social media and envy the lives of others. So, do you finally understand? Continually, they will tell falsehoods. Their lying is pathological. Never, ever put your faith in what they say. Understand that the narcissist wants you back. Feel their pain and return home. However, they are fully cognizant of the fact that they have gone too far. Therefore, they keep you perplexed because they place a high value on your feelings right now. Realize that they won't apologize or accept fault in an open manner. Some of the weaker narcissists could, but most will just move on and try to make you envious. Permit me to relate a story from my own life. After I stopped checking the narcissists' profiles, they started making their posts private. They blocked me at first, but then they unblocked me in the hopes that I would seek out them again, and then taunted me by posting pictures of their new stock on social media. But when I looked the last time, there was no sign of a fresh supply. The privacy settings had concealed everything. At that precise moment, I decided that I would never again put myself through such an ordeal. You need to understand that the narcissist craves your company, but is terrified of the new and improved you. They're scared of the person you've become as a result of what they did to you. They're petrified of the repercussions of their acts, the suffering they've caused you. They fear the new and improved you because of the events that followed. They're scared to death to face you in person. I assure you, you constantly occupy their thoughts. For a long time, you served as the steady pillar in their lives. It's reasonable to assume that your mind would still return to the narcissist even if you started dating someone fresh after experiencing their abuse. It's possible that you'll be thinking about them even while you forge a new friendship. So, what exactly about the narcissist leads you to believe otherwise? They consider how you've changed their world as well. After 4 years, I was finally present for the attempted hoovering. This is how much of an impact you, the empath and the chosen one, have on their lives. You make an impression that cannot be erased. You change their lives forever. They eventually begin to question their own abilities. I even prepared a video about how they blame their closest friends and family members for the split between you and them. I beg you to listen to what I have to say and give it some thought. They put on a smiling face, but within, they're dying. Their entire existence is a charade, a show lit only by artificial sources. When you peel back the mask they've put up, you'll see dusty creatures, strange and pitiful beings. There are nothing but dusty weirdos, that's for sure. Think back to the first time you met the narcissist. Did we back then have any idea of what they were really like? Not at all, in fact. We thought they were gorgeous, attractive, nice, hospitable, sympathetic, and empathic people. The truth, however, was very different because they were wearing a mask to hide who they really were. And they're carrying this deception over to their new supply as well. However, there is a twist to their performance. They are reflecting it back to you. You have a permanent residence in their heads. The narcissist wants you back, but knows they have overstepped their bounds and pushed you too far. They are afraid of having a direct conversation with you and getting to the heart of the matter. Why? Because they are terrified by the prospect of being rejected and the associated feeling of being abandoned. Since I've been in a similar position, I can appreciate how serious your predicament is. When I tried to end things with a narcissist many years ago, they became violent and even suicidal. This is really all they can do. They need you even more than you need them. Please don't assume that they've forgotten about you because they've restocked. I beg of you. Some of you may think they won't bother to reach out, as I once did. After 4 years, though, I finally had a hoover. It occurred after I had recovered, made tremendous progress, and slammed the door in their faces. They always seem to reappear when you least expect it. However, I feel compelled to warn you. The scenario might become more tense if you keep an eye on the target's social media accounts, especially on Snapchat, where the user can see who has visited their profile. You're validating their story by reassuring them that you're still seeking them. Keeping your distance and fighting the impulse to interact with their online profiles is essential. Please believe me, my friend. The narcissistic empath really does want you back, so please believe me. However, they are aware that they have gone too far. They know you will hold them accountable, and they're terrified of you. They fear you because of the strength of your truthful, unconditional love. They're terrified of the message your sincerity sends. If you think that the narcissist you know is experiencing a life of perfect bliss, realize that this is just a facade. The truth is hidden from view unless one is willing to look past the surface. There are sad beings that constantly want more. They're suffering immensely because they can't have you. In closing, I'd appreciate your hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Your encouragement is invaluable to me. I'm grateful to every one of you who has liked, subscribed, or even just watched my videos. Having you here is important. I also host a channel dedicated to discussing religious and philosophical ideas if you're interested. The URL is in the section labeled Description. A link is also provided for those who would like to donate to the channel. Finally, if you're interested in a customized session, you can find more information there. Keep an eye out for our next instructional video, which is coming shortly. Peace.